Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today we're going to be looking at the complete Lenzi Baker Giallo collection from Severin Films. Limited edition. I think they're making 7,000 of these. Great looking set. Good rigid slipcase. Love the spine. Blurb on the back. So Umberto Lenzi, probably everybody watching this might know him for his 80s gut munchers like Cannibal Ferox, Eaten Alive. He basically invented the Italian cannibal subgenre with his film Man from Deep River in the 70s. Made a couple splatter films, made some cop thrillers. I'm not that familiar with a lot of those myself, but what we got here are the 4 films he made with Carroll Bakwrs in the 1960s and 70s. Beginning with Orgasmo in 1969. Umberto Lenzi's Giallo films aren't necessarily the black-gloved Argento style films you might know, like Bird with Crystal Plumage. Even Mario Bava's Blood and Black Lace, which kind of set the template for the modern Giallo. They're more thrillers. Some of them are a little kinky. Not a lot of black glove killers. Not huge body counts. Just a lot of intrigue and twists and turns. So on Orgasmo, we've got a director's cut of the film. We've got the audio commentary with author and film critic Alexandra Heller-Nicholas. The X-rated version, which actually runs about 6 minutes shorter. It loses a lot of the great Giallo twists at the end, and the X-rated stuff is really R-rated nudity. You're not looking at anything particularly smutty on this. We also get an audio commentary with Mondo Digital's Nathaniel Thompson and Troy Howarth. Giallo Fever is a 10-minute interview with Umberto and a U.S. trailer for the film. Inside, we've got the Blu-ray and the CD soundtrack right here. We also get an art card for Orgasmo with the track listing for the soundtrack. This runs about 53 minutes. The soundtrack, it's great loungy stuff. The follow-up, also from 1969, we've got So Sweet, So Perverse. On this disc, we got an audio commentary with Kat Ellinger, a 9-minute interview with Lenzi from '99 from the Nocturnal Film Festival, a new interview with screenwriter Ernesto Gastaldi, trailers, and an alternate title sequence. Inside, we've got the Blu-ray, soundtrack CD, an art card. We have the track list on that. This soundtrack runs about 49 minutes. The follow-up in 1970 was A Quiet Place to Kill. This is one of my favorites on the set. It is nutso as far as twists and turns, betrayals, lies, plenty of sex, a little bit of blood. Most of Lenzi's Giallos aren't particularly erotic, aren't particularly bloody. They usually have an interesting setup. The plot narrative is usually interesting. This, I think, is one of the most twisted. We've got an audio commentary with critic Sam Dane, an interview with Lenzi, an alternate title sequence, an alternate clothed scene, and a very brief extended scene. No soundtrack on this one, just the disc. I do love the Severin black cases. The final team up for Carroll Bakwrs and director Umberto Lenzi was Knife of Ice in 1972. We've got an interview with author Stephen Thrower, who always does a great job on these Eurocult titles. An interview with director Umberto Lenzi, a trailer, and alternate title sequence. No commentary on this one. I was surprised. Knife of Ice. So we got a great looking set here. All the films are presented in 1080p HD, widescreen, and the scope aspect ratio, that's 2.35. Lossless audio in both English and Italian. So they look and sound great. It's about 69 bucks on Amazon right now. You can order a package deal through severinfilms.com. Highly recommended if you're into Eurocult, Eurosleaze, Giallos, just want to see more Umberto Lenzi. For me, this was a masterclass in Lenzi Giallos. I wasn't that familiar with this stuff. I've seen Eyeball. I've seen A Quiet Place to Kill, or An Ideal Place to Kill. Some of the titles get confusing with Lenzi. He has a lot of similar titles. He reuses a few titles. This one's no different, actually. I think Orgasmo was marketed as Paranoia. But then the original title of A Quiet Place to Kill was also Paranoia. So it gets a little bit confusing there. A lot of the special features on here will shed some light onto that. But this is a great set, highly recommended. Check it out. Tune in to the next video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.